Jace from KATZ Quilting. Welcome to our sewing room today where we have Maureen working on her quilt coat. So I thought that I would show you some of the progress that she's made. All right, there's Maureen. Hi, Maureen.
Hi.
Look at our mess behind us, but that's all my mess actually. Okay, so you've got your quilt coat. She is making the tamarack jacket. She had put her pattern pieces on to patternies. Can you just get the armed one? I want to show them how you cut this to get ready for quilting your arm pattern piece, because you did not cut this out exactly the size you need it. So Maureen chose what size of coat she's making.
Yeah.
She's making a 10. But, and here's her pattern piece. This is the outside of her coat. There's her batting. There's her lining. If she has to quilt this. If she cut it out exactly the right size and quilted it, it's going to pull up and be probably almost a size smaller. So what she had to do is lay out her piece on her fabric, cut it a little bit bigger, cut her batting a little bit bigger. If she cuts her backing a little bit bigger like this, and go up high, now she can quilt this piece and then cut her pattern piece out after. So it's going to be all quilted. She's making her fabric, which right here is nothing but wait till you see her coat back. She's making her fabric with her design elements, then she's quilting it, then she's cutting it out. That is a very, very important step. So we were talking about how did you want to quilt this? Well, she wants to keep it simple. She loves lines, linear quilting. So just come over here. We were just giving it a good press on the ironing board just to flatten it out, because now she's quilting this on her domestic machine, which is really doable for this quilted jacket. Oops, it doesn't like me turning my phone. So now one of the most important seams is getting a nice straight line going from your shoulder to your wrist. And she'll do that. So what we thought we'd do is we would fold this, give it a little press, and you can see now she's got her stitching line running from the top of her shoulder to the middle of her cuff. From there on, she will quilt another line about 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, and do that here. She will baste around the outside just to hold it. Now if she wants to densely quilt it, she can put in more quilting between those two lines, but it will hold it, it will stabilize, it won't pucker. Then she'll probably give it a good press. I actually press mine as I'm quilting it. If I feel like it's moving a bit, I'll come over and give it another good press. Then she will lay her pattern piece on, cut it out, and finish the edges real quick. She'll go and baste around the edges because she's got all that quilting coming to the edge. She's going to make a cut. She needs to go and stabilize that edge. If she zigzagged it, it would get it ready for putting the binding on in this coat. So let's go back. That's just a couple steps I thought I'd talk about. So that's her other sleeve. She's got that beautiful orange. This is the quilt front. So again, they're cut bigger than the pattern pieces to allow the quilting. And here's her back that she did with that beautiful Quilt Smart product. So Maureen's not flashy like me, she's classy. I'm flashy, she's classy. I guess that's why we're friends, because we, different but the same. So she kept hers very simple, although I love this. I don't think this is simple. She thinks this is a lot. On her back of her coat, she added a couple pieces of interest, because remember her lining is that bright orange. So isn't that pretty? She used the Quilt Smart products. This was 1.5, right?
Yeah.
So it finishes at 1. She used, we had a pot lid down here. I'm like, why is there a pot lid in my quilt studio? And anything could happen down here. I couldn't figure out why that that pot lid was here. But that's how she curved it. And look at how I'm really impressed how you got that curve. Just so beautiful. She set it into this fabric. Look at that. And she did a good job. So she designed her fabric before she quilts it and makes her coat. That is the most fun out of all of this, I think. So I thought I would just share the steps. I'm actually going to throw this on our YouTube page. Appreciate Maureen helping me out. And she's going to start quilting today, and we'll see how that goes. Have a great day.